Life before and after being injured with a cerebrospinal fluid leak, also known as a CSF leak. Prior to my injury on March 16 in 2018, life was good. It was carefree, I was happy, I wasn't in pain, I lived a busy and full life. I'd been in heavy labour construction for 7 years and loved it. I enjoyed hands-on practical work and was happy to be there. I loved the beach and spending time in and on the ocean. I loved going kayaking and out on the boat. I liked exploring, I travelled, I had a social life. I was sharing a house with my best friends, and I enjoyed doing things that made me feel alive. One day, everything changed with a heavy lifting injury. It caused sudden, explosive, excruciating pain and pressure in the back of my head, like nothing I'd ever felt before, and I knew something was seriously wrong. But it would be 10 months before I was correctly diagnosed with spinal CSF leak. Your brain and spinal cord are floating in and supported by CSF, cushioning them like a shock absorber. The CSF is held in by a normally tough membrane layer called the dura. When the dura gets a hole or is weakened, CSF leaks out. When CSF leaks out, the brain isn't properly supported, and this is why people experience severe head pain, worse when upright. Every cranial nerve is affected by the downwards pressure in their skull, causing a large variety of other symptoms. Due to gravity, CSF leakers usually have less head pain laying down, though this can change over time and from person to person. I've been in constant pain and unable to work since my injury. After more than 5 years of this, it's hard to remember that people can't see my pain on the outside, so I'll tell you. I'm in constant pain. As soon as my head lifts from the pillow, my head pain is so severe and excruciating and grows the longer I'm up. It's better the longer I lay down, but it's always there. When I'm upright, it feels like there is a deep, dragging, intense pressure in the back base of my head. It feels like my brain wants to slip out and sink through the floor, like it's being sucked down. Sometimes it feels like it's been bashed with a baseball bat and like there's a vice clamped around my skull. The last 6 months when I move, I feel like my brain is painfully pinballing around, with lagging echoes of pain reverberating behind it. My doctor says that it's probably what it feels like. My brain isn't supported. I avoid bending, lifting, or twisting because it worsens the pain a lot. The last couple of years, I have this heat where my leak pain is. It feels like an internal sunburn getting one continuous slap. I need ice packs surrounding my head and upper back at all times. I used to push wheelbarrows of concrete around, heave boxes of tiles, strip formwork, and build hardwood retaining walls. Now I need a trolley just to carry my ice packs and water bottle. I'm so sensitive to noise I can't even tolerate a ceiling fan. I miss music so much. I'm sensitive to light, got bad tinnitus, and worse insomnia. My neck and upper back are so painful and tight, sometimes feels like there's an ice pick between my shoulder blades. Talking is exhausting. This recording done over time causes pain and needs recovery. I try to eat flat when I can. I keep anything I might need at my bedside. My day-to-day life is limited to my bed in my pitch-black quiet room, using pillows to hold ice packs around me. Only ever painfully leaving the house for unavoidable medical appointments. This is my view year through year. I'd never imagined laying down could be so painful, but now I have the deep sharp bite of bursitis and tendinopathy in both hips and shoulders from laying down so long. I pass time with quiet monotonous audiobooks or TV shows on my small phone screen suspended over my bed. Anything bigger triggers my light sensitivity. I rely heavily on my family for support, cooking, cleaning, driving me to appointments, and travelling with me to access treatment. My leak has been hard to treat because despite proof it exists, they don't know where the leak is coming from. CSF Leak Association says 50% of patients don't find the location. Those patients continue to suffer. Research into this condition is developing internationally. Unfortunately, there are few doctors here that specialise. Access involves interstate travel, which is only done out of absolute necessity, and it's a logistical nightmare when you're vertically intolerant. Between blood patches and scans, I've had 21 deep, painful spinal injections with doses of heavy metal contrast injected into the CSF space to see where it might leak out. I've had investigative brain surgery for an ICP bolt, and I'm facing another this year. Thanks to my Amazing Sisters campaign and the incredible people who donated in 2021, I was able to have spinal surgery when they thought they found my leak. Unfortunately, this didn't bring relief, but it was a crucial step in progressing my care. I spent more of my 20s in excruciating pain than not. This existence is agony, and every second of the day is a struggle. Although it feels like a distant dream that happened to someone else, I cherish the memories I have of the life I lived, and I'm so desperate to live again because this is not living. I've missed so much, being there to support my family and friends, my best friends having babies, birthdays, weddings, spending time with people before they die and their funerals. I want to do all of these things. I want to stand without pain, enjoy the sun, and listen to music again. There is so much I want to do. There is so much kindness I want to repay. So I have to keep hope.